Today's Bible study is Proverbs chapter 22, verse 3. The word behind prudent is ārûm, Hebrew Strong's H6175. It means shrewd, crafty, or calculating, the ability to notice how present choices are likely to unfold. Proverbs says, "A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." The same Hebrew word appears in Genesis chapter 3, verse 1, where the serpent is called subtle or crafty. That connection is uncomfortable on purpose. Scripture places the same kind of sharp-sighted awareness on two opposite moral paths. The serpent uses it to create a trap. The prudent person uses it to recognize one. First, foresight is a capacity. Its moral direction comes from its purpose. Mental sharpness is not automatically wisdom. The serpent studies vulnerability, bends the truth, and draws another person toward danger. The prudent person studies the direction of danger and moves away without manufacturing confusion for anyone else. Strategic ability becomes deceptive when it exploits. It becomes prudent when it tells the truth, preserves freedom, and prevents avoidable harm. Second, the prudent person reads the trajectory before the damage arrives. Proverbs does not celebrate panic, suspicion, or secret knowledge. The prudent person sees the evil. He notices where the path is leading, while a different decision is still possible. The simple person continues forward and suffers the consequence. Wisdom asks what this pattern will produce if nothing changes. It pays attention to the warning signs before the cost becomes inevitable. Third, stepping aside from evil can be courage under discipline. Cowardice abandons a rightful responsibility merely to escape discomfort. Proverbs describes something different, refusing unnecessary exposure to a recognized evil. Hiding is wise when the threat is real, the danger is avoidable, and withdrawal protects what God has entrusted to us. Courage does not require walking into every conflict. Sometimes courage closes the door, leaves the room, refuses the offer, or stays silent while anger burns itself out. Fourth, boundaries are foresight translated into action. It is not enough to name the risk and keep walking toward it. Wisdom closes the gate, declines the compromised opportunity, leaves the volatile setting, and creates financial or relational guardrails before the crisis peaks. A boundary is not a punishment for someone else. It is a truthful decision about where we will and will not continue walking. Prudence makes that decision early enough to matter. Fifth, intent and integrity separate prudence from manipulation. Our strategic thinking should be tested by what it seeks and whom it serves. Does our sharpness protect without deceiving? Does it honor another person's freedom? Or does it manufacture doubt and exploit weakness for our own advantage? Biblical prudence stays alert without becoming predatory, wise enough to recognize a trap and upright enough not to set one. The bottom line, the range of ārûm shows that foresight is powerful, but its moral quality is revealed by its direction. The serpent uses sharp perception offensively to distort truth and draw others into danger. The prudent person uses alertness defensively to recognize evil and step out of its path. Hiding is wisdom when it answers a real, avoidable evil with truthful, proportionate action while preserving rather than abandoning our responsibilities. See clearly, test your motives, establish the boundary before the crisis, and use every strategic gift to protect rather than exploit. Discover this every day in the Bible Verses Meaning app. Tap any highlighted word for its original language meaning, then ask a Bible insight question to explore the passage's context and practical wisdom. Today's original song is Walking a Straight Line. It names the serpent's cunning, calls prudence a shield rather than a trap, and contrasts blind impulse with the long view. Let the song become an extended study in watchful wisdom, sharp enough to see the danger, honest enough not to deceive, and disciplined enough to walk the straight path.
It's about the shield, knowing what to give and what to never yield. Foresight in the light, I got a kind of peace, finding where the tangle in the quiet. So call me sharp, call me watchful and wise. I see the vision right before my eyes, turning that caution into holy sense. walking on the edge, walking a straight line. So call me sharp, call me watchful and wise. I see the vision right before my eyes. This ain't deceit, no, it's my own defense. Turning that caution into holy sense. Prudent and free is what I'm gonna be. Living in the light.